Well, good morning. Welcome to our morning meditation. I am the Reverend Dr. William L. Johnson III, here with this morning meditation to share with you with hopes that you will be inspired and encouraged along the way. Well, today's morning meditation is a simple message. Hopefully, it won't be too long as we share this message. Is entitled, Just Keep Living. Just Keep Living. You know, the messages that you can get from people who have some wisdom and have had some experiences in life is that they have something to give to you that you will discover will be invaluable in the course of your journey. Every now and then, we come across people who have had so many moments in life that they can share with you. And when you're going through similar moments, similar challenges, similar difficulties, they are often the ones to give you words of wisdom to encourage you. Well, I've had those kind of moments, and I've heard it said more times than I would care to admit. When I'm faced with a trouble, faced with a difficulty, faced with something I don't understand, faced with something that seems to be a riddle in life, these people have shared these words that I have never forgotten. Just three words: just keep living. I didn't know what they meant when I was a younger man, and I've heard those messages. I thought it was one of those ways of dismissing us, saying that we don't know enough about life, we don't have enough experience, we don't know what we're talking about. And when people who had experience, I would say those who had seasoned in life, we found that those words seemed like weren't very encouraging. Just keep living. But what I've learned is that that is some of the best advice you could ever have. To just keep living, to just keep pressing on, just keep taking the next step, just keep breathing, just keep talking, just keep loving, just keep laughing, just keep living. And I thought in my mind that when they were saying that it was dismissive. But when I've come through some difficulties in life in which I wanted to stop, and when I faced some moments in which I wanted to quit, and when I thought about throwing in the towel over my dreams or the failures in my life, I heard those words recycling themselves: just keep living. But what I've learned is that everyone who is alive have not decided to just keep living. That there are moments on the trajectory of our journey that we may stop actually living our lives, stop inviting new things, stop seeing life in a new way. And we've stopped along the way, some have, in living their lives. But to just keep living means that we open ourselves to new adventures, open ourselves to new learning, yes, open ourselves to new losses, open ourselves to new loves. And so the message I have for us today is just keep living. I don't know what it is that you may be facing, what you might be struggling with. I don't know what the shape of your life and how the pendulum has swung from one thing to another. All I know is my encouragement is just keep living. Just keep reaching. Just keep laughing. And in moments in which you have to cry, go ahead and cry too, because that is a part of life as well. When you decide that you will just keep living, it means that you have accepted the value of what life brings our way. And when you do so, you discover that life has so much more in front of you than is behind you. I know it's kind of difficult to move forward when your heart has been broken in the past. It's hard to move forward when you have had your dreams crushed in the past. It's hard to move forward when you don't even see a way going forward. All you know is what's in your rear view mirror. But I encourage you to just keep living, because every day, every moment in your future is an opportunity to make what happened in your past make sense and, in fact, give you a vision of what can be. So just keep living. And if you're not quite sure, hear those old sagacious words from those who are seasoned in this life. As they say to us, you'll discover and understand it better by and by. The tears you shed now might turn into joy later. The disappointment you feel now might you might discover it will lead you to your destiny. You might discover that in the midst of the hurt that you feel now, that hope may come tomorrow. Just keep living. In other words, like Jim Valvano, the historic, the very famous and very influential coach from NC State, used to say before he passed with his bout of cancer. He said, "Don't you give up. Don't you ever give up." My translation, just keep living. You'll discover, like Annie said, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun, but you have to decide you're going to keep living. That's the word for us today. I want you to be encouraged as you journey. Just keep living. Our morning meditations come each week, and we hope that you will find some value in them, encouragement in them, inspiration in them along the way. Why? Because you're loved, you're appreciated, and you're irreplaceable. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great life. It's the one life we're given. Have a great one. Take care.